From Zamfara, we move to Kaduna, where our correspondent Gabriel Newsday joins us now for an update on the security situation in Kaduna State, northwest Nigeria. Gabriel, nice to see you. What's the security situation in Kaduna at the moment?
Nice to see you at this one. Thank you for having me. Well, at the moment, I'm in Kaduna State, northwest Nigeria, and right here in Kaduna seems to be okay. Kaduna seems to be calm for now. No tension. Everyone seems to be going about their usual business activity as normal, as you can see around me. Everyone are moving about. Schools are opened. Students are going to school. Kaduna seems calm for now. No tension. But as someone said to me, and I tend to agree with that person, the person said that right here in the northwestern region of the country, anytime they go 48 hours without hearing issues of kidnapping, banditry, or cattle rustling, it's always a thing of joy for them. But for now, there are no issues on ground, no tension on ground, and Kaduna seems okay at the moment. Adeswa.
Nisi, can you please clarify for us, are there any curfews being imposed in Kaduna State right now?
Yeah, there have been rumors about curfews in Kaduna State, but I can confirm to you that as I speak to you right now, there are no curfews imposed by the Kaduna State government right here in Kaduna State. Everyone seems to be going about their business as usual. Last night, I tried as much as I can to go around the town to observe how people are coping and how people are conducting their business activity. And everyone seems to be okay, doing business as normal, but you could see that they are doing business with some sense of caution as well. But to answer your question specifically, there are no curfews imposed by the Kaduna State government.
Okay, Nisi, what's the latest to do with the released Greenfield students?
That's a very good question. As you all know, the 14 of the remaining Greenfield students were released, and they have reunited with their families. And the latest, few hours ago, I went to see one of the parents of the released students, in the person of Basi Duncan. And I had a conversation with him, and he told me that most of the released students are being hospitalized at the moment, most of them receiving hospital treatments, hospital care. Most of them they have psychologists visiting them to see how far they can do better in terms of their health conditions. So at the moment, the released Greenfield students have reunited with their families. They are receiving hospital treatments. But one thing that comes to mind, and one of the questions I tried as much as possible to ask the parents, is that the hospital bills, is it being taken care of by the state government, the school, or the parents? And the parents said, as far as they are concerned, as far as they know, they are the one footing the hospital bills. They have had no form of succor from the state government. Neither have they are all taking responsibility of their children's health or hospital bills.
Well, that's sort of heartbreaking to hear. But how safe are the schools in Kaduna State? We do know that the state has seen recurring incidents with kidnapping, not just the Greenfield, but we also had the mechanization forestry school kidnap. How safe are the schools in your own opinion? Have you visited any?
Yeah, to answer your question, just an hour ago, I visited a school in Kaduna State, and the school is also owned by Greenfield University, but this time around, this school is a secondary school. So I went there to speak one-on-one with the registrar of Greenfield University, just to kind of gauge the state of situation in Kaduna and how safe schools are in Kaduna State. And to answer your question, I cannot 100% say schools are safe in Kaduna State because no one knows when next or where next these bandits might attack or where they might hit, because knowing that schools are soft targets for these bandits. And in terms of schools safety, you could recall that the Kaduna State government had come out to say that private school owners are not complying with the release guidelines released by security agencies in the state. So I tried to ask for the questions to see what are these guidelines and how far are schools complying with these set guidelines. And to my greatest surprise, I was told that the state government had instructed school owners to provide adequate security in their schools, both internal and external security in their school. And they should also ensure that schools that are located outskirts of the town are actually or are shut down, or they are relocated back to the metropolis. But for now, I would say right here in Kaduna town, students can be seen going to schools. Schools are opened, some schools are functioning, but those outskirts of town have been advised to shut down or provide adequate security for the students. And one thing that also comes to mind is, and one of the issues
Gabriel,
that were raised
thank you very much for your time there in Kaduna for us.